Guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be making this beautiful bustier dress with an under bust concept and a basque waistline. Guys, thank you for all your love. Thank you for coming through, guys. So we'll be working with this acquire fabric and this bridal satin with this net, this beautiful net. So without further ado, we'll dive into our pattern drafting. We'll be using this brown paper to draft out everything, especially the concepts first before going down to the main work. So yeah, I've taken out my shoulder line, which is also known as my starting line. I will go in with my shoulder divided by 2, which is 8 inches. Then I'll come here and get my armhole line, which is 8.8 inches. And then here I'll put in my bust point, and then here my under bust, and 18 inches for my half length. Guys, I will go in and rule it out like so. I'll be ruling out all the lines like you see me do. So yeah, guys, I'm done ruling out all the lines. I will now go in and label it. Here is going to be my chest line. Here is my bust point. Here is going to be my under bust, and here is the half length of the top of the dress. Sorry, I'll go ahead and rule my shoulder to chest line like so for the armhole, and then I will come here with the neckline. For now, I'll be going in with 3.5 inch for the width and also 3 inch for the depth. I will be changing this neckline later, but here we'll be working this as our guide. And then I will come down here by 1 inch, sorry. I will take my ruler and then I'll roll it down like so. Then I'll come here and divide my armhole line into 2. Now I have 8 inches. I'll divide it into 2 and then go in by 1/2 inch. And then I'll come here and put my bust measurement divided by 4. I'll put a dot there and connect the straight dots together to get a perfect armhole. So I'll connect it here to get my armhole. And here I've gone ahead and taken out my dart. Nipple to nipple divided by 2 with 5 inches plus sewing allowance. Then here I will come out by 1/4 inch. Then here I will come by 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches, guys. Then I will be connecting it to the bust point. I'll be connecting it to the bust point here, but from the bust point I'll be coming down by inch. So I will connect it up to the bust point, but then I'll come here and divide my shoulder here into 2. I'll come here and divide my shoulder into 2 and get the midpoint of the shoulder. There we'll be connecting our dart to this point for the bustier. I'll just connect it down to my chest line until my bust point, like so. Then here I will now connect this line to the bust point, but before then I will be coming down by 1 inch. I'll be coming down by 1 inch to avoid any zipper bulging. Yeah, as you can see, I came down here by 1 inch. Then I'll come here by 1/4 inch. Then from this other side, I'll come out by 1 inch, and then I'll go ahead and connect it into the dart line. I'll also connect this side into the dart line. And then here I will come and impute my body measurement like so. I will take my bust measurement divided by 4 plus 2 inch for seam allowance, and here plus the 2 inches for the darts that was taken out. I'm putting all my allowance and my darts on my pattern paper, so I will just draft exactly the same on the fabric. When I get to cut, I will connect it all the way down to my waistline, also known as my half length, and then I will go ahead and cut it out like so. Now guys, I'll be going ahead to cut out the darts, but before then I'll go ahead and trim off my shoulder slant, and then I will cut it from here. Alright guys, here is our pattern for the front, but I made a mistake. I was supposed to cut out the yoke first, but we'll later go back to that. So for the basque waistline, we're going to be cutting out from the under bust, guys. I am cutting directly on the under bust. I will go ahead and tape it together like so. And when I'm taping, I'm taking note of the wider side, because the wider side will be the one facing the back, the downside. If you take notice, there one side is wider than the other. The top is smaller than the down. So please take note of that when cutting your own. So I will now get another pattern paper. I'll connect this side that I cut out from the under bust to another pattern paper. I will use my masking tape to tape it down like so. I'll use the masking tape to tape it down like so, and then I'll go ahead and take out that V waistline, or is it called Basque waistline? Yeah, from that point, from this point, I'll come down by 5 inches, and then from this other side, I will come down by 1 inch. Then I will use my ruler to connect it all the way down like so, guys. I'll connect it all the way down like so. And then I will go ahead and cut it out exactly the way you see me do. and I will trim off the little excesses that I have there. And then here we'll be using this to trace out on the bridles. And here, guys, for our yoke, I forgot, I would have not cut it, but yeah, I just went ahead to sellotape it back, and then I'll be coming down here by 4 inches, and then I will draw a straight line like so. Then here I will come down by 1 inch more to get a little sweetheart neck. Now our neckline is going to be giving us a little sweetheart neck. Now this other side of the neckline will not be useful anymore. Yeah, this side will not be useful anymore. We'll be cutting out only this one to use as our yoke, guys. Then here I will come out and then make my armhole curve like so. So we'll be using this for our yoke. We'll use it for the net. We'll be using this to draft out on the net for the yoke of this dress. Then here I've gone ahead to draft it out on the net. I'll be using this waistline to draft out on this bridal material, bridal satin. So I will go ahead and just trace on it to get the exact measurements I have on the pattern paper on this bridal satin, and then I'll go ahead and cut it out like so. Yeah, guys, I've gone ahead to also draft out on the Ankara fabric. I've gone ahead to draft out the lining. I also went ahead to put in an stay, and then I did the same to the Basque waistline. Then I will go ahead. I've also done the same. I've also gone ahead to cut out the net for the yoke like so. So the neck I will be placing it like so. But before then, I'll go ahead and join the bustier with this thing. So guys, I will be going ahead to use this my pattern to draft out on to cut out the wording or padded, whichever name you call it. I call it wording. So I will be going ahead to draft to rule a line exactly as it is on the fabric. I will roll it out like so, and then I will go ahead and cut it out exactly as it is on the pattern. Yeah, guys, I will do the same to all the pattern like so. So guys, I'm gone ahead to cut out the wording for all the front panel for the bustier. I'll go ahead to join it now. For joining it, I will make sure they are aligning. I will go ahead and align it like so and pin it down. Guys, pinning it down cannot be overestimated because underestimated, sorry, because it's a lifesaver, guys. You can work with this pin. It's a lifesaver. So I'll go ahead and pin it down like so, and then I will go ahead and rule out 1/4 inch on all the sides where I'm going to be stitching on, so that I don't move away from the normal 5/4 inch that I'm supposed to use. And then I'll go ahead and stitch on it and bring it for you to see how beautiful it will look. So guys, here I've gone ahead to stitch on it. I will go ahead and put my notches, but before then I want to trim out the excesses, and then I will just put my notch like so. I'll go ahead and put in my notch like so. Then I'll take it to the ironing board and iron it very well so that my bustier can stand and pointing, guys. So here I've gone ahead to cut out this pattern for the waistline. So I will go ahead and divide it into two, taking note of my midpoint. Then I will go ahead and rule a line on the very midpoint like so. And then I will rule a straight line at the center of the waist. And then I'll come here by 3 inches. I'll come this right side by 3 inches. I'll go to the left by 3 inches. I'll be taking in 3 inches again. But before then, I will rule out this one like so. And then I'll come here and take out another 3 inches. Here is where our corset will be. So I will go ahead and then roll it out. So here we'll be putting our bone in. So I've gotten 5 lines. Now guys, I'm using a 1/4 inch boning. So yeah, I've gone ahead to cut out my fabric that I'll be using for the boning. Now is 4 inches, on fold is 2 inches. I'll go ahead and stitch on it, then I'll put my boning inside. But before then, let's take it to the sewing machine to show you how I'll be doing it. Now I'll be laying my fabric and bridle like this. I will stitch on the rough edge, guys. I will go ahead and stitch on the rough edge, guys. Then I will stitch it down to the hem of the waist, and then here I will lock it and then cut it off, cut the excess off, and then I will come here and fold it. I will divide it equally and fold it on that rough edge, guys. I will fold it on the exactly on that rough edge, and then I will still stitch on it again. Now after stitching on this one again, I will come to the other side and top stitch on the other side of it to make sure it doesn't move when I put my boning, guys. Yeah, I'm making sure that it's on the rough edge so that it's going to cover it up by the time I'm done stitching. Now guys, I'm done stitching this side. I'll come to this way and top stitch on this particular side, guys. So guys, I've gone ahead to iron my bustier out like so. I'll be going in to trim out all the excesses like you see me do, guys. Guys, thank you for coming this far. Thank you for liking my video. Thank you for coming along. I am not taking it for granted. I am grateful, guys. Thank you so much. God bless you. So guys, here I've gone ahead to put in the casing like so. This is going to be the casing for the boning. I've also gone ahead to top stitch on the other side. So here our boning is a 1/4 inch boning, so we'll just put it in like so, taking note that I'm going to be leaving at least 1.5 inch allowance for stitching both the top and the downside of this corset. So I'm going to make sure here I have up to 1 inch, then at the top side at least I will have up to 1/2 inch. So when I'm joining, I would not break my needle, guys. If you don't want to break your needle, guys, you must take note of the allowance you're going to put for joining. So I'll go ahead and iron it. After putting in my boning, I will put all the boning and then I'll go ahead and iron it. Guys, I've finished putting all the boning. I've gone ahead to iron it. Look at how pointy and standing it is looking. So here I will come here to attach the bustier to this side. I will turn it over like so, taking note of the allowance I left there before the boning. I will take it to the sewing machine and top stitch. Guys, I've stitched on it and look at how beautiful it came out. Look at how pointy our bustier is. Then I took note of my remaining allowance for the joining of the skirt. I will be joining this dress to a skirt, guys. Yeah, I've also gone ahead to cut out the yoke with the net. So I will go ahead and bring my lining that I've already gone ahead to join. I've gone ahead to join the lining. So I will just bring it here, right side facing right side, sandwiching the yoke in between, right side facing right side. I will place it like so. I will take it to the sewing machine and I will go and stitch on it and then notch to iron for it to sit well. So guys, yeah, I've done that, and look at how beautiful it came out. This is what we have after ironing. So we'll be using this side to join to the skirt to make it a dress. Guys, I've already gone ahead to cut out the skirt off camera because of time. And then here, our skirt, I will just lay it down. Remember, I came down by 5 inch from the waist. So here, I will also be connecting it by 5 inch from the waist. So yeah, I've spread it. I will just take note of the 5 inch. Then I'll connect it from the waist of the top to the waist of the skirt like so, as you see me do. I will come here and make sure I connect it perfectly, guys. I will go ahead and draw a line connecting it to the skirt to the top to give us that beautiful basque waistline. So here, but I will come up more by 1/4 inch, sorry, so that I will use that one for the joining. Yeah, I'll come up by 5 inch, 1/4 inch, sorry, so that we'll use that for joining. Very important, guys, so that the skirt waist will not be bigger than the waist up top. I've also gone ahead to cut out the back side of this dress. The back is just going to be a normal back with a zipper, guys. So I've also gone ahead to put in the lining. I've gone ahead to cut out the net sleeve that I'll be using for this dress. So here is the sleeve. I will go ahead for the joining. I will just join it all the way down, and here I will fold it by 1 inch or 1/4 inch like so. Guys, here I've gone ahead to rule on the skirt. I will just go ahead and trim off the side I will not be needing to give us that effect that we're looking for. So I will just turn it over like so. I'll just turn it over like so, and then I will bring my upper bodies, guys, and look at how beautiful it is. I will go ahead to stitch on it as you see me do, but before then I will look for the midpoint of the skirt, the center, and also the center of the dress, and join it from the right first before going to the left. Guys, here we're done joining, and look at how beautiful it came out. Guys, thank you for watching today's tutorial. Thank you for coming this far. Thank you, guys. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. God bless you.